Cross-examination.
Thank you, Judge. Sheriff, you've worked in law enforcement for some time, haven't you?
Oh, yes, sir.
A reward is not unusual in the area of law enforcement in this state, is it?
Not at all. Very common, in fact.
Okay. A wanted, dead or alive reward is not uncommon in this state, is it?
A little less common than rewards in general, but it's by no means unusual, no.
You're familiar with the exploits of James and his gang?
Oh, yes.
Could you tell the jury about some of those exploits?
Well, Jesse James had been robbing stagecoaches and trains.
Objection, lack of personal knowledge, hearsay.
Your Honor, he's a law enforcement officer in a county that has issued a reward, and this crime did occur, so I think he has a basis to explain those.
He hasn't laid a foundation. Sustained.
Sheriff, one of the crimes that was being pursued with this reward happened in your county, did not?
Yes,
And did you investigate that crime?
I did.
And did you concur that a reward should be posted for the capture of James and his gang for that crime?
Absolutely. Anything necessary to get rid of that man.
And are you familiar with the facts and what took place in that crime?
Yes.
Can you tell the jury about what took place in that crime?
Objection, unless it's going to be established that it's personal knowledge and it's not entirely hearsay, and I doubt that it can.
Your Honor, this is a basis for discussing why the reward had to be issued. So I don't think the relevance here is in particular what happened at the crime, but to show that the reward was issued and this is the law enforcement officer that did it, and there was a reason for it.
Do you have some basis that there were charges pending, or without evidence as to what the basis of his knowledge is? Court will sustain the objection.
Thank you, Judge. Now, when a reward is offered, Sheriff, in your county, is it customary for you to let everyone know about that?
Absolutely. That's the point of the reward.
And what you told people in your county by posting this reward is that the governor and yourself approved of it, didn't you?
Yes.
And we've talked a lot about this telegram that you received from the governor's office. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes, that's my understanding.
That telegram says that this poster should indicate wanted, dead, or alive.
Yes, that's what it said.
The telegram didn't say that we needed to do something to only kill Mr. James, did it?
No, that's the or alive part.
And I think it's wonderful that you didn't miss that.
I try, counsel, I try.
Because some in this room seem to miss that part.
That's my understanding as well.
The governor didn't miss that either.
No.
Okay. Are you familiar with the proclamation the governor also made?
Yes, I am.
That proclamation also discussed the capture of James and his gang for the reward of $5,000, didn't it?
It did.
And did you approve of that as a law enforcement officer in your county?
Well, absolutely. I mean, there's more rewards the better as far as I'm concerned.
There had been efforts prior to the governor becoming the governor of this state to capture Mr. James, hadn't there?
Many.
And when the governor was elected, he was elected on a law and order platform.
Indeed, that's what his speeches were about.
And he talked in those speeches about the troubles that the James gang would bring into this state.
He did.
And he talked about his goal to deal with the James gang permanently, didn't he?
Yes.
You never had discussions with the governor personally, did you?
No.
The governor never told you personally that the only solution to this problem was the death of Jesse James, did he?
Not at all.
That's all I have. Thank you.
You may step down. Is this witness excused? You're free to leave, or you may remain in the courtroom now.
Thank you.